Rush Wilson Lewis. I was born October 30th, 1951, a member of Victory Church.
And I'm Deborah Lewis. I was born January 4th, 1952, and I'm a member of Victory.
Working on your car. I mean, we used to actually pull an engine out of a car in our driveway. And our friends would come over, and the next week or two we'd be at their folks in their driveway. You don't see that nowadays. Cars are all computer driven, and you've got to take them to the dealership or to a mechanic. And that used to be fun. We'd hang around and yak and talk and try to make our cars faster than the next guys. Yeah.
I just remember doing a lot of fun things. Went to the beach a lot. I rode a dirt bike out in the hills, and I mean, we just had fun. My mother was very, very much religious. We grew up in the church. We went to church every Sunday. We had a lot of faith in the house. My father was not at all, didn't go to church, and didn't believe. So my mother was responsible for all of that.
Well, what I found later, looking back at my childhood in the church, my mother was the driving force in church. However, unfortunately, looking back upon that time, for her it was mostly a social event. My true faith came much later.
For me, it was when I joined Victory. I went to church my whole life, but I never really got it, I don't think, until I went to the class with Wally Turner, and the light switched on for me.
I actually found it was through my daughter and one other experience. As my daughter was getting into school, and we were looking mostly, Debbie was looking for a good place for her to go to school. Debbie again, found Pilgrim. And as I watched her in that school, around other children in that school and her teachers and the administration, I saw that this was going to be a much more positive experience for me.
I think the political environment is much more detracting from the church than it used to be. It used to be that everybody went to church on Sunday. Every family in the church, whether it was your church or some other church, went to church on Sunday. It's not that way anymore.
For one thing is our electronic media. You can break out your phone and look at apps like Facebook, and thousands of people have their input, their opinion on this, their opinion on that. And it just seems that, to me, today a lot of people want to stack up what they think is scientific against our faith.
Yeah, I like to be able to listen to other pastors and things like that on social media, so I find that good.
But it also helps me understand people who are anti-church.
Really?
Yeah, because there's people that just, they'll open their mouth and what comes out of it is like, you didn't learn that in a school, you didn't learn that in a church, it's off the top of your head that you're saying this anti-faith thing. And actually, it makes me feel stronger in my faith thinking that these people are idiots. saying some of the stuff they say on social media.